Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Lego The Hobbit Free Roam for Pine Forest. And we're going to check out the quests and collectibles. There's only a couple here, really, so it's going to be short and sweet. We are going to pick up one character, the old Goblin, Scribe edition, and 6 Mithrils. Not quite any options at this point, anyways, to get any red bricks, so we're going to go ahead and select Pine Forest and get our caw on and fly on out. So, yeah, I know some of you are probably wondering why we made the jump. We did have a little bit of technical difficulties. We had some corrupted files, unfortunately. So if you're looking for Rivendell and Moria and Caradhras, we're still working on that. But we didn't want to be dead in the water for too long, so we went ahead and moved along to some new footage that doesn't seem to be corrupted. So our bad on that. But moving along, we are now at the Travel Stone, and we have selected our first and maybe one of the easier quests that we're going to do here for a Mithril Brick. And as we make our way to the top and collect these studs and smash our way to the top, which I already mentioned we're going to the top, so just in case you're wondering, we're headed to the top. And anyways, go ahead and use the quick links down below to get in between the different items. So maybe you've already tackled this quest and you have another one in mind that's in this area, or you want to get to the Goblin, see where he's at. Feel free to use the quick links down below in the video description to help you speed through those. So, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end. As far as percentages goes on my end, we're like 80% or something like that right now in game. So we're getting pretty close to the 100%, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this long series. It's taken us a little bit longer than usual to get out due to a couple technical difficulties, but hopefully the quality of it was worth the wait. Now, we did speed this up a little bit more than usual in here because who wants to watch us battle this goblin? Or, I guess, I don't know, orc, giant troll, something or other. He's fighting for the orcs, but I'm not sure that he's considered an orc. He's just like a giant troll. All right, but regardless, we'll go ahead and defeat him by using our double down with the dwarfage when he gets hurt. There's 3 times, as you can see by 3 hearts. First time, you got to basically dodge his swings, and eventually he'll smack down some rocks that knock him in the head and make him tweet, 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 tweet. Second time, you actually have to guide him into one of the rocks. So he'll charge you, and when he charges, you just want to kind of be standing on one of those other rocks. See, you can see he's doing it again there. He got lucky, though, and was at the end of his charge, so his big old belly knocked them rocks out of the way. But they respawn for us so that we can utilize that again. Here we go over in the corner. Boom! That one didn't take much. It was just a half a rock. And we couldn't see it, but we doubled down real quick, and he mashes out. Scares all the rest of the orcs off, and we get rewarded with this awesome Mithril Brick. So 1 down, 5 more to go, and we're going to go ahead and tackle the character next, which, again, happens to be the Goblin Scribe edition. This guy's a little cheeky. It takes me a minute to figure it out, actually. Usually the characters are just wandering around, and sometimes it takes them a minute or 2 to load in. But this one, you actually have to spend some loot in order to get him. So right there is an informational stone that we're going to strike here in a second. It's going to tell us that we're going to need to pay for his services. But it's kind of cheeky because we have to pay twice. We have to pay in gold to get him to even show his face. Then we got to pay him in studs to get him to join our crew. So, you know, definitely making us pay a little bit of extra tax. So here we go. We'll throw these 25 gold bricks in. If you need those, go ahead and head to Erebor and go to the legendary Dwarven Loot Dispenser. Otherwise, go ahead and pick him up and add him to your collection. So look at that. We only have like, I don't know, 15, maybe 16 more guys. But we're going to go ahead and target the next quest, which is Pine Fresh. So I know this has nothing to do with utilizing a shower or anything like that, unfortunately. These dwarves are most certainly in need of some cleanliness. All right, here we go. There's a purple stud standing behind that tree. Floating behind that tree. Go ahead and grab that right quick. And this guy says that he needs some pine cone bombs. So if you'd taken our advice and you've completed the story and free play, you have collected all of the items needed for these quests. And other than the Red Brick quests, which require you to forge items, you should be good to go. So we didn't have to go anywhere. We didn't have to look. We already found it because we looked hard for those free play items along the way. So, all right, Booyakashow, knocking them down, knocking them down. So here we go. We're moving on to number 3 now. This one is just around the corner, down in front here. There's another little cave. We're going to follow the yellow brick road all the way down there. Watch out, that last step's a doozy. Could you imagine falling off that? That would not be favorable on any level. While the door opens, you might sneak around and grab that blue stud hanging out behind. We still have not got the stud trophy / achievement yet for the 10 billion, so every stud counts for us. This one is it's a really simple puzzle. Basically, there is a series of arrows. I believe there's 6, maybe 7 arrows. You can tell by the amount of stones that are the little crystals around the informational stone here. And each one of those represents an arrow in that direction. So as you can see, we used the grapple hook to pull that hook in the back, and it pulled the other arrow, and it pointed at it. And that gave us the back left, and now we swung the front one, gave us the front right. Now we're just going to make our way around. There is one behind all these trees over here. Smash them down. You can see. Go ahead and give them a swing with your sword or whatever you got out. There's also one on top of this little building right here. So we're going to switch to somebody with a projectile. Doesn't matter if it's a wizard or an archer or anything. Just go ahead and aim at it. Make sure it spins around. And then you can see there's one here. We're going to spin and hit that one. There's also a lever that you can spin around. Make sure you hit the green side and spin that up and it'll point. There's one last one over here that you need to dig up. So pull out your trowel or your shovel or whichever they call it. Or perhaps you're like me and you like to just keep it simple and use Sam. And dig that bad boy up and booyakashow. Those doors will open. Look at that. He's got a nice little vanity mirror there. You look so sexy. All right. We got another Mithril Brick. We're going to go ahead and head on out. And right outside the doors, there is an opportunity to go right back inside. Actually, it's not. It's right above us. That's what I thought it was going to be, right inside. But sometimes you know how they are. You complete one mission, you leave the cave, and you come out, and all of a sudden there's another mission inside. Nope, fooled you. It's right up above it. This one's pretty simple. This guy needs the, what does he need? He needs the crown of some sort. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a god-awful looking thing. It's, what is it called? Oh, yeah, the Crystal Goblin Crown. So we'll go ahead and provide that for him. Again, this is another one of those items we found in the treasures throughout the free play. So if you're finding that you're doing Middle-earth and you have not completed all of the free plays, I highly suggest going back and doing that right now. We have videos for all of them. Again, there's quick links for those. Just kind of skip through and get the Minikits and all the treasures. And highly recommend that because then you won't have to do as much back and forth and your overall game time will be fractional compared to what it would be if you tried to tackle Middle-earth before completing free play. Back and forth and play this level, look for this item, leave it, not getting all the rest. Oh, God, I can't imagine. I used to play Lego games like that. But then I had to get methodical so I could actually display all this information to you guys in a way that made sense. So lots of research went in, and thanks to you guys and your feedback, we've got a pretty good formula now, I think. So as long as you guys are following that formula, you should have no problem getting that 100%. Speaking of which, this dude is wearing this ridiculous cap over here. And he is going to request a little bit of guidance to get to the top of the hill here. He's got some enemies coming in to smack him about. And basically, we're going to teach these guys a lesson. There's only 7 of them, so take them out on the way up. If you can't, like, if you nail them all and they're not coming, just keep heading up towards the top of the hill. They will show. So as you can see, we kind of were like, wait a minute, where's the rest of them? But sure enough, they're right up at the top of the hill here. One's hiding behind that statue. Oh, it's not a statue. It's another one. So grab them all, and this dude will dance a little jig and say thank you, and then he'll scurry off to the top of the mountain. And we have not seen the last of him yet. Actually, he kind of takes a turn for the worst here in a minute. We'll get to that. I don't want to spoil it for you. But yeah, he looks like he's had a little bit of crazy juice, a little bit of alcohol or something. Got a little bit of a swerve on there. And last but not least, you can see there's still that red area indicating where all those baddies were, but we took care of them, so we're not worried about that. And now we're going to follow the yellow brick road back to where we started at the very beginning, all the way at the very top of the mountain here. And this time, we're going to sneak on into the cave. And we're going to do a little singing, a little dancing, a little bit of arguing. I don't know. It's pretty weird little scenario here. In fact, I'm not sure. I probably do have the music turned off. I usually turn the music off to avoid any copyright infringements because often the real music from the movies or whatever are included in these. So I think I turned it off, which is why you don't hear any music in the back. But I was just pressing buttons matching up with no beat. It was kind of weird. Oh, I spoiled that. This guy basically hates on us, sicks his big troll on us, and then we have to have a dance off with this troll. So we are exceptionally good dancers, so we have no problem taking this dude out. Disco Dave bouncing around. All right, so this is literally just a sequence of buttons. As soon as it flashes, press the icon indicated there, and you'll not only get paid for getting it right, but you will succeed with the dance-off here and continue to make your way through. And I think there's 2 sessions. One has like 3 or 4, and the other one has like 7 or 8, so this one's a little bit longer. But once you successfully complete them all, he just kind of backs off, and then everybody kind of is like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? And then we have a battle royale. All right, so dancing, dancing, dancing. All right, so I lied. There's 3 sessions here, and why wouldn't there be? Third time is always the charm. Am I right? Am I right? This dude's must have used sure this morning because he's raising his hand if he's sure. Most of you guys probably won't even get that. It's an old commercial. I'm an old fart, so I got all sorts of memories past of commercials and movies and such. And speaking of which, get your cha-cha on and take out all these bad guys here. Once you clear the room, that'll be it. Dude'll reward you and say, hey, thanks for your time. Here's a Mithril Brick. And I got to be honest, that's actually going to be it for this. So, woohoo! We're back on track, getting some Mithril Bricks and working our way towards that 100%. And, oh, to the yeah. We're going to take one look over the Middle-earth area here and make sure that we don't have anything pop up on us. You can see we still have that red brick from before that we did not get because we were not able to forge the items. In fact, that might have been from our corrupted footage, to be honest with you, now that I'm thinking about it. So, regardless, we're making our way through, and hopefully we'll be able to go back and get those couple of areas sorted out so that we'll have all of Middle-earth, because we hate to have a series not be complete, but there's not a whole lot we can do unless we want to play the whole game over again, and that's pretty tough. So we might do it. You never know. But, yeah, it's wrapping it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If so, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. A lot of you guys have been taking that advice. We've definitely been seeing a jump in followers on Twitter and Facebook. And we always have a pretty decent rising in our subscribers, thanks to you guys. We appreciate that on YouTube. And HappyThumbsGaming has been getting a lot of new registrations. And, of course, we see you guys buying our stickers and sending us pictures and stuff, too. We really appreciate that. We love the HTG love out there. You guys are seriously like the best community ever. So, oh, to the yeah, it's back to work. Let me get going so I can get on to that next video. All right. As always, until next time. See ya.